hardly sleep. These homeland blues have got a hold of me. Well, I went over to my cousin's house to see if we couldn't figure it out. He said it's plain to see you got them homeland blues. What hope have I got if what you're saying is true? And I got them homeland blues. Don't you know I got them homeland blues? Said I got them homeland blues. Honey, pull over, I got them homeland blues. The sooner I book my ticket, the sooner I'll come a-running back to you. I asked my mother, do you know what I mean? And she could hardly look up at me. Eyes to her paper and I knew she had them too. Eyes on her coffee and I knew she had them too. Have you ever missed something that you never even had? You're down so low and you feel so bad. That's when you know you got them homeland blues. That's when you know that you got them homeland blues. And I got them homeland blues. Try to tell you I got them homeland blues. Said I got them homeland blues. Honey, pull over, I got them homeland blues. The sooner I book my ticket, the sooner I'll come running back to you. Well, I went outside and I couldn't get a cab. All distracted from the night we had. Sat down on the curb, nursing my homeland blues. Down on the curb and I'm nursing my homeland blues. My American soul gets lonely sometimes. I take a walk and it clears my mind. And I'll hold you tight to shake my homeland blues. Hold on tight just to shake my homeland blues. And I got them homeland blues. Don't you know I've got them homeland blues? Said I got them homeland blues. Try to tell you I got them homeland blues. Is where I left it, the sooner I'll come running back to you.
All right, we are live. Welcome to Fleming Fest. Kate's moving our stand out of the way. Woo! We're excited to be here, and it's been amazing watching all the other artists play today. We've had so much fun checking them out.
Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in, guys.
How about a round of virtual applause, little emojis for Ordinary Elephant, who just wrapped up their set. We've seen them at Americana Fest a couple times, and it's it's cool to be able to sit down in our attic and watch them play an awesome set.
Yeah, we are streaming from Traverse City, Michigan, and we're in the attic. We're part of the Fleming artist roster, and we're happy to be here with you guys today. So thanks for tuning in. Our friends are nearby, May Earlywine and Josh Davis. They also played as part of Fleming Fest.
Yeah, if you didn't catch their set, all the sets for Fleming Fest are on the Fleming website, so definitely check them out. You don't want to miss any of these artists.
Speaking of which, that donation link in the description of this video, apparently they just hit $3,000 of donations today, which
Nice.
100% of that goes back to the artists. So, yeah, if you feel like it, go for it. But, man, that's amazing. I'm so happy
awesome.
for all of us. Cool. So we're going to play a couple songs for you, and we're going to play some songs about healing, songs about knives, songs about the little things in life. And we're hoping to give you kind of a chance to tune out the chaos. Like, take a break, sit in your bathtub or your bed or your rooftop, wherever you are. Just listen to some music for a little bit. So we're going to play a song about the life that creeps in to the space that we leave behind. You know, one of the unexpected consequences of us going inside is all this wildlife has started to come back. The sky is clearer and we're hearing bird song. I can't remember the last time I literally just sat and listened to bird song. So this is a song about what that's like, the unexpected aftermath of everybody leaving space for nature, and it's called The Line. When I sing these words into an empty room, I'm not sure if they will even make a sound. If I burn my paper courage, if I sow it in the ground, will the ashes yield a seed to work around? There's the hollow that once held a sense of youth, a little patch of light I learned to cut into, to cash it in for something wiser. I just want a little truth from every fire and flood that feeds a deeper wounds. It used to be like a creek flowing from a summit I can never see. Now it's frozen dry, carving lines around my eyes, tracing knots along my spine. It's so hard to find the time to let it breathe, to find the line between the truth and the belief. War is young in terms of time, but it's got teeth, tearing families and futures at the seams. Be it oil or gold or water, we have always treasured greed. We won't bite the dying hand of history. To my friends who think you'll save yourself some time, because your confidence has withered up and died. You are more than what you carry, you are more than what you hide. You will never know how much you leave behind. It used to be like a creek flowing from a summit I can never see. Now it's frozen dry, carving lines around my eyes, tracing knots along my spine. It's so hard to find the time to let it breathe, to find the line between the truth and the belief. Well, every day dies in convulsion, I gotta smile away my pride, but my nerves are buzzing, rhythms like defective power lines, burning holes into my memories, streaming smoke into the sky. When they talk about what stars used to be like, it used to be like a creek flowing from a summit I can never see. Now it's frozen dry, carving lines around my eyes, tracing knots along my spine. It's Well, thanks for tuning in. It's kind of weird not having applause afterwards, so we're just imagining the final countdown playing between all of our transitions. One day we're going to make it happen.
Or a laugh track.
Yeah,
That'd be nice.
laugh track is good.
This song is called Fractals. And I was thinking about this song today. It's kind of about me coming to terms with the two different sides of my personalities, because one part of me loves consistency and it just wants to shut everything out. I just want to be completely alone and be quiet. But there's this other side that is always fighting against complacency, and it makes me go like a million miles per minute. I want to like be everywhere and taste everything and see everything and be everything. And so those two are always in direct conflict. And that's why I end up like taking a theater improv class and like freaking out, or like scoring for an orchestra and being like, how did this happen? But in the end, I'm always grateful to be out of my comfort zone and finding that balance. And fractals are something that I got really interested in. It's a reoccurring pattern through mathematics, through nature. So I've learned like everything has cycles. Everything's part of a pattern. So it's all about finding balance to live life to the fullest.
Heck yeah.
Spring will come when you least expect it, and with it water wavers in. Don't believe it until you see the sun that's up before I am. Fractals fracture and proliferate. Veins that feed the plants and carve out canyons as they tessellate. Oh, it's mosquito season again. Would you rather stay inside or be eaten alive? Oh, it's mosquito season again. Would you rather stay inside or be eaten alive? I collect bee stings like my key rings and wear them on a rose gold chain. I display them like I hate them, but deep down I'm proud of them. Oh, it's mosquito season again. Would you rather stay inside or be eaten alive? Oh, it's mosquito season again. Would you rather stay inside or be eaten alive? Like a breeze follows the freeze. See how high the hornets build their nest. And now it's quiet while we wait to see how high the snow will rest.
Oh, it's mosquito season again. Would you rather stay inside or be eaten alive? Oh, it's mosquito season again. Would you rather stay inside? Cool. Woo. Thank you guys for tuning in. We have been writing a lot with this really amazing writer out of Nashville named Maya Sharp. She's written for the Dixie Chicks and Bonnie Raitt and Cher, and we were honored to work with her. We had just moved from all of our places respectively to Nashville, and we were trying to figure out like what was necessary to keep and what was necessary to leave behind, which can be so hard with sentimental objects, you know, but you know, sometimes you have to figure out like what's trash, what's treasure to you, what can you hold on to, what should you leave behind. So we wrote this song. It's called Might As Well Be Gold. We don't have a big place. We're living in a suitcase, waiting out the storm. Yeah, the pipes are freezing over. It's only getting colder, but we've been keeping warm. 'Cause look at what we have. We get diamonds out of broken glass. It's just like us, all that we can hold. Bits and pieces might as well be gold, shining in the dust. Yeah, the house is full of memories, all the anniversaries of people come and gone. No, we don't have to hide them. We learn to live beside them. We learn to carry on. 'Cause look at what we have. We get diamonds out of broken glass. It's just like us, and all that we can hold. Our bits and pieces might as well be gold, shining in the dust. Your sister's on the phone, and I know how the conversation goes. I see it in your eyes. She could find a thorn in any rose. No, it's not up to her to measure if it's trash or if it's treasure, if it's real or just a dream. 'Cause look at what we have. We get diamonds out of broken glass. It's just like us, and all that we can hold. Our bits and pieces might as well be gold, shining in the dust. Might as well be gold, shining in the dust. Might as well be gold.
This next song is also one that was co-written with Maya.
Yeah. We had a couple of days to write together, which we're always really thankful for, having a couple of days to write a song.
Yeah.
But this one was really fun to write, and we're recording it right now for our upcoming album, which is coming out in October, hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. So here's a little song about digging into your past because time will give you lots of perspective.
Oh, yes.
It's called Just a Town.
Let me make sure. Here we go. Yep, let's do it.
I'm going back to where I lost it all. To renovate and overhaul. 'Cause I can't fix what I'm not looking at. So I got my coffee and my tank of gas. I gotta stand in the middle of it if I ever wanna rise above it. Gotta drive to the heart of it. Yes, yes, it's gonna leave me a mess. Looking back just brings me down. Built it up when it was all just meaningless, like it's some kind of sacred ground. Sometimes a town is just a town. I can see the skyline is taking shape. There's the place I'd wrapped in yellow tape. My old heart still lying the empty street. 'Cause leaving home just left me incomplete. For years I've been hearing the call of it. Now I'm waiting for a bomb to fall on it. Back here where I lost all of it. Yes, yes, it's gonna leave me a mess. But looking back just brings me down. I built it up when it was all just meaningless, like it's some kind of sacred ground. Sometimes a town is just a town. And every time we ever left the light on, maybe we were just afraid of the dark. Maybe we were just afraid of each other and the cycle of a changing heart. Sometimes a light is just a light. Sometimes a fight is just a fight. Yes, yes, it's gonna leave me a mess. But looking back just brings me down. I built it up when it was all just meaningless, like it's some kind of sacred ground. But sometimes a town is just a town. Sometimes a town is just a town.
Wow.
We got a couple more.
Yeah, we got time for a couple more. This is a song about knife making, because we said we would play one about knife making. And we live in the northern Michigan woodsy area about 50% of the time. The other 50% we're in Nashville. Right now we're in the woodsy area. And we have to find ways to entertain ourselves up here in the depths of winter. And my friend and I were really obsessed with a show called Forged in Fire, which is basically a reality TV show for knife making. And we were so inspired that he actually built a forge in his garage out of PVC pipe and a hairdryer and a bucket of coal. So don't try that during your quarantine at home. Like, please don't. It's really hazardous. But we were really excited by this type of knife making called Damascus, which is like a 2,000-year-old practice, been passed down hand to hand. And we still do it today. And I just think it's really amazing how the things that are passed down hand to hand feel like the lifeblood of humanity. Like, they feel like they tie together the past and the future. And art does that too. Any story, any piece of artwork has done that. So I wrote this song about it in drop D, and it's called Damascus Blades. home had everything. Rusted out radio towers, skeleton swings. Chew on every wise thought. If you don't taste the truth, the nerves are light. You forgot, but just to feel alive. We set the bar so high. Past will fade. We'll fold up like Damascus blade. Careless hands. Breathe on like you haven't got a plan. Ooh, 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 ooh. Just driving with the day. Take a tea and drink it down. Know about it all, this whisper mother of a town. Nothing wrong with the pouring rain. No flying on wildfire if you know what you gained. Just to feel alive. Set the bar so high. Past will fade. Or fold up like Damascus blaze. Careless tales. Breathe them like you haven't got a friend. Ooh, 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 ooh. Just driving with the day. Just to feel alive. Set the bar so high. Swing above the rest. Failure in your chest. Never mind the broken dreams. Stitch together new ones from the wreckage of defeat. When they ask why you made the change, you just smile and point out all that still remains. The past will fade. Or fold up like Damascus blaze. Careless tears. Breathe them like you haven't got a plan. Breathe them like you want to understand. Ooh, 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 ooh. Just driving with the day. Cool. Looks like I got time for one more.
Cool. Thank you so much for tuning in. We want to say a big thank you to everyone at Fleming. We are so grateful to be a part of the family and to be on the roster with so many great artists. This festival has definitely given us a chance to get to know all of our roster mates a little bit better.
Specifically, a huge shout out to Ben and Laura Supine for putting together this festival. And thanks to Jim Fleming and Cynthia and Carla and Sarah and the rest of the Fleming gang. Thanks so much for keeping us sane. They have such an immense respect for their artists, and we really do feel like a family. Every week we get on a phone call together, like a little family reunion. It's really cute.
Yeah, we're getting really good at Zoom.
Yeah, we really are.
We're going to end with one of our newer songs. This is a song that we actually wrote together, and it's about a mission statement for the future and a reflection on the past. There's still a lot of work to do, and we need to unite to do it, so it's called How Many Hands.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in. This is my octave mandolin. I finally have an excuse to break it out. Here we go.
The hatchet's buried and nothing grew but a poison skyline, deceptive blue. And we're all frozen while the world burns. How long until we're past the point of no return? You knock down the walls round your guilt. How many hands? How many hands? kitchen, about to spill the milk and honey of our own design. How long until we have to leave it all behind? Where else could we go? How many hands? How many hands does it take? How many hands does it take to get a grip? Have you forgotten all our history? We hit rock bottom, the anchor's fast. We fear the future, we can't go back. And all around us, deceptive blue. How long until there's not a point of view? How many hands? How many hands does it take? How many hands does it take to get a grip? How many hands? How many hands does it take? How many hands does it take to get a grip?
Thanks for tuning in, guys.
All right, thanks for having us.
Yeah. We'll see you. We'll be streaming tomorrow as well. We're streaming on our Facebook page, facebook.com/theaccidentals, and we're doing this thing called Bedfest with Good Morning Bedlam, Dawson Hollow, and Political Lizard. Yeah, so check it out. Go to our Facebook, give it a like, and you'll get notified. We'll be streaming starting at 6 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Central tomorrow. We'll see you guys soon. Thank you so much, Fleming, once again. Happy Fleming Fest. Hopefully we do this again.
All right, good night, everybody.